Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have CamiVillacis presenting her informational speech. Let's give it up for her.
Good morning, speech and debate class. My PowerPoint didn't work, so I'm going to try to do my best to explain you guys the basics of climbing. So I'll just give you some background of climbing. Climbing has been proven that kids with disabilities and kids that have brain disabilities are more capable of performing after they climb or do activities like any other sport. But climbing is a sport that makes you use your brain and perform more effectively and rapidly, since you're on a situation where you have to hold your strength, hold your body weight. Okay, so kids who spend in the outdoors, they increase their critical thinking skills, and they develop confidence, and they get out of their comfort zone. Okay, so I'll start off with climbing. So climbing is a sport where you need 5 main things. So one of them is the shoes, the other one is the harness, and the other one is a thing called magnesium, which makes your hands not sweat, which is this thing right here. Okay, so I'm gonna teach you some basic climbing skills. So once you put your harness on, which I don't have, you make a knot called the 8 knot, which I'm going to try to explain you guys how. So this knot goes directly in the belt of the harness, so it goes inside and it grabs yourself. So the first step is to go like this, like that, and then again, and then it goes from the back, inside and up. So it forms an 8. Yeah, exactly like that. So once you have the 8, you make it go. The harness looks like a belt, and it has a thing sticking out, which you can put there's a string, the shorter string, it goes through, and then in front, and then you just follow the lines of the 8. So you just go through the 8 again. So this string will be ending up like this, but through the 8. So then it will be then you will be able to climb. Okay, so once you have all your 8 knot, you're ready to climb. But you need magnesium and a bag, because you have to use both hands. So the bag looks like this. So you open it and you put inside this bag, you put this thing called magnesium, which makes your hands not sweat. So every time you just put your hand in and move it, it will end up white, and you will not be sweating. Your hands will not be sweating. So this goes like this. Okay, so I'll tell you some more things about climbing. So once you're already up there, you have to be aware of your leg strength, and not only your arm strength, because we have a bigger muscle in our legs than the ones in our arms. So most of the time you have to be thinking that you don't have to hold your whole weight with your arms, and you have to use your legs more because of the bigger muscle. So people that climb for the first time, they usually concentrate more on their hands than their feet, but the important part is where your feet are. So the farthest you will stretch is the It's how tall you are. So if your feet are like this, just like that, and then you're moving your hand like this, that's as far as you will go. But if you put your feet up or like this, and then you just stretch, you will go higher to hold other things called. They are to hold the braces, which are these things. So they're usually attached to the wall like this, and then yeah. So this is a thing called bracer. It's usually it's a feet, like where you can put your feet. This one. So the shoes, they're called gatos, and they have to be 2 sizes smaller than your feet, so that your feet is completely like this the whole time. So it's better. The shoes are better if your fingers are like this, if your toes are like that, because you have more strength from the whole feet to put it only in the small places like that. So that's the thing you use. Usually when you start climbing, you will always be already with the rope around the whole wall, because the first times you're not allowed to get the rope and chop by, which I don't know. The other thing is that, yeah, I encourage you guys to climb for at least 1 time a week or something, because it's a way of letting your mind free your mind of all the stress and increase your thinking skills. So thank you guys.